Hello there, my beautiful humans. Today is the day when I have finally decided to record my first ever video. It is absolutely strange. I didn't know that it would be so difficult to record a video. I'm sitting here alone while my son is asleep, talking to a camera, and I feel super strange, but I will try my best. Don't go anywhere, because in this video I'm gonna share with you my experience on how I traveled to Peru with my 3-year-old kid for 3 weeks. I'm gonna give you some advice on how to make your next trip smoother. And maybe this video can inspire some of you to take your little ones on adventure and exploring the world. Let me introduce myself briefly. My name is Marina, and I am an immigrant, a full-time parent. I have a full-time job, trying to renovate my apartment, and also try to avoid going completely insane, balancing everything. So why Peru, and what actually made me go there? I always liked traveling, and Peru was on my bucket list for a very long time. And I've been always fascinated with the culture. I really want to see the beautiful landscapes. And finally, what made me actually to do that was my ex-boyfriend unexpectedly breaking up with me. And what do you do after a breakup? First, I signed up for a gym. I decided to run half marathon, 21 kilometers for the first time in my life, which was super interesting experience. And also I bought tickets to Peru. With all the craziness in the world, pandemic, wars, what's next, right? So there is no time to lose. After I got my non-refundable tickets, I found out that it was a political unrest in Peru. And it was a lot of roadblocks, protests, and a lot of uncertainty. So here's my tips number 1. Always check the situation in the country that you're planning to visit, because you never know. Also maybe have some insurance for your travel, for your tickets. But I was really determined to go. I really needed that trip. So I decided to concentrate on positive, trying to go into full research mode. My plan A was to go to Cusco, to go to Arequipa, Puno, Bolivia, but it was a very uncertain situation there, and was a lot of protests there. So they even closed Machu Picchu. So I decided, okay, maybe it's not that a good idea to go there. Instead, I found a very informative group on Facebook, where I found information that the north is the safe place to travel. So I said, okay, I can do that. I can go to the north, I can explore there. After I purchased my tickets, I bought tickets to Trujillo and Cajamarca. I found out that it was a flood that destroyed a lot of roads, and it's really unsafe to travel there. Cannot get any worse, right? But I was really determined to go. I was like, no, I'm going. By that time, they reopened Machu Picchu, and the situation in the south was a little bit better. I decided to stick with my plan A, just not to go to Puno and Bolivia. So we boarded 5 flights. It was about 18 hours in total in the air. And I thought, okay, that's completely insane. What am I doing? Like, why am I doing this to myself? So I was super nervous. I didn't know what to expect, because it's the longest flight we ever took. And we have been traveling with Theo for short, like 5 hours longest, maybe a little bit longer. We've been in 4 different countries before, so I was not afraid of him traveling, but I was a little bit scared on the length of the trip. So I packed a lot of small snacks. Here's my advice number 3. Pack a lot of snacks. Pack a lot of small toys and small books. You know your kids better, so you know what they like. He loves puzzles, so that saved us. He could sit for like several hours and just do that. Also, download a lot of videos on your tablet. It's also a lifesaver. So during the flight, Theo slept, Theo ate, he played. It was tiring, but it was not as bad as I thought. It was actually quite good. But Theo is fascinated with the planes, with all the transportation, so he was really excited to travel there as well. My tips number 3 would be pack light. I mean, like really light, because it's you who is going to carry everything, especially if you're going to several places like we did. And you need to carry your son or your kid and your luggage and everything. So pack light. I had only 40 liters backpack, a small bag with the personal stuff, and carriage for Theo. Some people would think I'm crazy to travel for 3 weeks just with only one backpack, but to be honest, it was not that bad. You can use laundry rooms service, you don't need so much stuff, so you're going there to see stuff, not to, I mean, it's up to you, but for me it was, I didn't care so much about how I looked. I cared more about what I see and what I experience. So it was my solution to travel. Tips number 4 is to research, but also be prepared that you need to change your plan. Because you're traveling with a kid, with a little one, so you never know. Just be prepared that everything can go tits up. So in all of these 3 weeks that we have traveled together, we went to Lima, we went to Cusco, a lot of beautiful places around Cusco. We went to Palcoya Mountain, we went to Vinicunca, Pisac, Ollantaytambo, Machu Picchu. We also went to more south, we went to Arequipa, which we did the Colca Canyon, and we did ATVs. We rode ATVs, we rode horses, we did sandboarding in Ica, and boat riding in Paracas. So it was a lot of different experiences, and I'm sitting here reflecting on what I have actually achieved, what actually we have seen together, and I am impressed with myself. You can do a lot of stuff with your little one. 3-year-old kid, and he's done so much already. I'm so proud of this little boy. He is he's the best travel buddy that you can imagine. Of course it was not easy, of course it wasn't. There was sometimes time where I thought, what the hell, why am I doing this? I want just to pause, like I wanted to have a break. But at the same time, life is so short, right? So there is no time to lose. You just have to push yourself, I guess, because it was a challenge for myself. It was not easy. I was so afraid to do that. I was so afraid to travel so far to this amazing country, but it is worth it, absolutely worth it. So I really recommend you to try and maybe see the world make an amazing memories with your kids. If you like this video, please, you know what to do, and I will see you in the next one.